Hey folks, what's happening? I've been out shooting today. Past 4 hours or so, something like that. I get out of the cemetery before it closes. Just doing some infrared photography on a new lens I got in. Just a copy of what I've already got, actually. I mentioned before, listen, I've been shooting infrared photography for 20 years, and I always loved going to graveyards to shoot. Of course, that was back in film, back when infrared photography was a real pain in the crotch. Well, it's not a pain in the crotch anymore. As I told you in a prior video, it's extremely easy. Have a filter here that you obviously can't see through. 720 nanometer of the infrared spectrum. The other one would be 650 or 590 nanometers in the infrared. Anyway, shooting out here in the graveyard, I always have a trouble with infrared photography in the graveyard. And what happens is about every 30-40 shots, it could be more, it could be less, I always have these glowing balls or these wavy streaks come through my shots. And of course, I'm a metaphysician, I'm a Neoplatonic Platonist, I'm a Greek translator. Above and beyond photography, one thing I am first and foremost is a metaphysician, a philosopher. You know, an adept of a Plotinus, Proclus, Numinus, Damascus, and I also translate ancient Prakrit. In the ancient Pali, the term is monomaya kaya, which literally means mind-made body, but it's slightly more complicated. I always have trouble with my infrared photography because every time I shoot out in the graveyard in the infrared spectrum, I always have apparitions appear in the shots. If you think I'm joking, I'm not. Now, I joke a lot of stuff, but I don't joke about that. So I'll post up a picture for you. I actually got 2 shots today of a wavy specter coming through my shots, and it was among, I was actually shooting an old headstone, but to the right of me were a lot of very recent headstones. I'm not saying that that has the basis for anything, but I've been shooting infrared for a long time, and it always happens if I shoot infrared photography in the graveyard, a specter will appear, a monomaya kaya in ancient Prakrit. This would be, in the ancient Greek, it would be the nous. In ancient Egyptian, it would be the chet, which, by the way, is the exact same term in the ancient Indo-Aryan Prakrit Pali, which would be chitta. It's the same thing as the nous. Anyway, so one of the joys of shooting infrared photography, it's a lot of fun, it's a lot easier than it used to be, but when you shoot in the graveyard, you've always got problems with pesky dead critters coming in to ruin your shot. And I'm not joking about any of this. I'm laughing, but I'm not joking. I didn't come out here to actually film specters or whatnot. I actually just came out to take some nice infrared shots of the graveyard. So, but that's one of the side aspects, is anticipating stuff like that, which nobody else does. Most people don't shoot infrared photography. You can shoot infrared photography in the graveyard. That's what happens, is pesky dead critters will ruin your pictures. And I'm absolutely dead serious about that. Pun intended, by the way. Yes, this video was actually serious.